Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kita lihat ya video yang selanjutnya.
We have a diversity of living things shown here. As living things eat other living things, they are linked to one another in feeding relationships. We can show the feeding relationships between the animals in the form of food chains. Can you explain what a food chain is? A food chain is formed when a living thing A is eaten by living thing B. Click on one of the living things.
Okay, we have to select it, the first living thing A.
An arrow is used to represent living thing A being eaten by living thing B. This shows how energy is transferred from one living thing to another. A food chain always begins with a producer and ends with a consumer. Click on the food chain to find out more about producers and consumers.
Producers.
Plants obtain light energy from the sun to make their own food. Thus, they are known as producers. Since animals do not make their own food and eat plants or other organisms for energy, they are known as consumers. During photosynthesis, chlorophyll in the plants trap light energy from the sun so that the leaves can make food. When a plant is consumed by an animal, the energy stored in plants is passed on to the consumer. Similarly, when the animal, now a prey, is consumed by another animal, predator, the energy stored in the prey is passed on to the predator. A predator is an animal that hunts and feeds on other animals. Animals that are being hunted and eaten are called preys. In this example, the lion is a predator, and the antelope is its prey. Let's try to construct some food chains consisting of only two living things. Drag and drop two of these living things into the boxes to complete the food chain. Please form three different food chains.
Complete the food chain and contract. Coba, berarti yang pertama itu selalu apa? Producer itu always plan. Nah, yang gampang dulu. Oke, let's check it.
You're correct.
Betul, you're correct katanya. Next, plan. Eaten by mouse.
Good job.
Good job. Checklist. And the next plant eaten by ant. Check it.
Great job.
Great job. Good.
Let's try to form four different food chains consisting of three living things.
Oke, sekarang nambah ada 3. Oke, let's get started. Try to construct. The first is producers. Plant as the producers, and then the second is rabbit, and then after that snake. Snake eat rabbit. Rabbit eat plant.
You're correct.
You're correct. Checklist. Next, plant in the first food chain, and then rabbit again, and then after that eagle. Eagle eat rabbit. Rabbit eat plant. Check it.
Good job.
Good job. Second checklist. Okay, the third food chain consists of 3 living things. The first is plant, the second is I try to choose mouse, and then the snake in the end of the food chain. Check it.
Great job.
Great job. Third checklist. And then then the last is plant in the first, and then mouse, and then eagle in the end as the predators. Okay, check it.
Keep it up.
Keep it up. Yes, the question is
Awesome.
correct.
You have successfully formed so many food chains. Just remember that food chains describe the feeding relationships between living things.
Now,
Also,
chain.
a food chain always begins with a producer.
Also begin with the producers. Lalu dimulai dari producers, ya. Atau zat hijau yang mengandung zat hijau itu. Pokoknya food chain adalah rantai makanan dari makhluk hidup. Bukan hanya hewan, tapi makhluk hidup. Entah itu tumbuhan, entah itu hewan, ataupun bakteri. Itu semua makhluk hidup dan ada di dalam satu rantai makanan. Oke, back to the book. Di bukumu ada pembahasan soal, ya. Oke, kita lihat yuk. Di halaman page 159. Oke, 59. Di situ ada gambar apa ya? Bunga ya, bunga yang sedang 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 proses penyerbukan dibantu oleh kupu-kupu. Nah, atau kupu-kupunya sedang mengambil sari-sari madu, nektar from the flower. Oke, ini adalah salah satu contoh dari apa? Dari rantai makanan, karena si kupu-kupu mengambil nektar yang ada di bunga. Oke, lalu yang nomor 2 deh. Coba kita lihat nomor 2 yang lebih ada rantai makanannya. Nah, in number 2, study this food chain. Corn plant, mouse, and owl. Corn plant itu apa? Tanaman jagung. Nah, the question A. Identify the producer and consumer. Oke, you have to identify yang mana yang producer, yang mana yang consumer. Yang mana producers berarti dia memiliki zat hijau daun, yaitu corn plant, and then the consumer is mouse, miss. Terus apalagi selain itu? Dah sama owl juga termasuk dengan consumers. Terus predator and prey. Predatornya siapa? Predatornya adalah yang terakhir, ya kan? Yaitu apa? Owl. Yes, betul. Predatornya adalah owl, and then the prey-nya itu mouse, ya. Jadi nih, 2A producers itu adalah corn plant, and then consumers itu adalah mouse and owl, and then B predators is owl, and prey is mouse. Good. C. Describe how energy is transferred from the sun to the corn plant, mouse, and owl. Bagaimana energi dari matahari, cahaya matahari itu bisa sampai ke tanaman jagung, lalu ke tikus, dan ke burung hantu. Gimana ceritanya? Nah, because corn plant use sunlight to make its own food, ya kan? Nomor 3. Nih, nomor 3. Because corn plant use sunlight to make its own food, and then to mouse it